Hello, this is Bishop Tim Doherty again. Today's topic is racism. First of all, it's a topic of concern to the church because it has to do with how other people are treated because they suffer antagonisms or prejudices by other people, lessening their opportunities, lessening their sense of self-esteem. It's an important topic for us because it disrupts our worship if we want to talk how it affects the church. And we know this from conversations we have from people of different backgrounds who may feel welcome or less welcome at one parish or another, or at one mass or another. I know that's cutting close to the bone for some of my listeners, but it's a reality for us that we have to undertake. I could speak from my own background as Irish, and some of you know that for quite a while, 100 years ago, the Irish weren't exactly welcome. So that's an example of racism, let's say. Today in the United States, it mostly is spoken about with regard to people of color, particularly people of African descent. And it's something we want to be aware of because, again, it's disruptive of the life of the church, and it pays a penalty to certain people in our society if their opportunities or access are limited. There are a couple of resources that I want to call to your attention. One is a 2018 document by the U.S. bishops called Open Wide Our Hearts. This was the product of a considerable amount of research and discussion between people of color, lay people, clerics, and so forth. It was the second stab at this topic that the bishops had since 1981. And yes, a lot has changed in all those decades. Another resource you might look at if you want some U.S. history is an author named Isabel Wilkerson, who's got a book on the bestseller list right now called Caste. She wrote another book called The Warmth of Other Suns that won a Pulitzer Prize. So I want to present those resources to you just to help your own understanding of where we're at. The key word I would like to offer to people as we get into this topic, privately or in public, is listening. For all the documents that you'll read on this topic, they encourage that we listen to each other carefully. And that's the beginning of the cure to the damage of racism and also to any habits of heart that we might have, that I might have, that might limit others because of a reflexive reaction I might have to their color, their race, or their background. Thank you for listening.